Hello everyone, welcome to this video. This video I'm going to talk about wagering contract and contingent contract. Why we are going to discuss this topic now? There are types of contract like express contract, quasi contract, executory contract and executed contract, valid contract, illegal contract, voidable contract, like that. And apart from this contract, and we have some more contract, that is we can say that wagering contract and contingent contract. Here I'm going to tell you that what is wagering contract and what is contingent contract and what are the difference between these two contract. First we have to know that what is wagering contract. So wagering, simply we can say it's a making bet, and if you have a bet with someone, and that is the contract of wagering. Simply you can say a wager is an agreement between the two parties by which one promises to pay money or money's worth on the happening of some uncertain events in consideration of the other parties promise to pay if the event does not happen, and that is we are saying wagering contract. This contract you are going to bet someone something that uncertain events that may be happen or may not be happen, and like that contract we can say wagering contract. For example, A and B enter into the agreement that A shall pay ₹1,000 if it is rain on Monday, and that B shall pay A the same amount if does not the rain. It is a wagering agreement. You can say it's a wagering agreement because they are giving bet that uncertain events that rain may be happen or may not be happen. So always making a wagering contract is a void contract. We cannot make it as a valid contract. What are the essential features of wager? So wagering must be a promise to pay money or money's worth, and that persons are agreed to pay the money or money's worth to another person, and the promise must be conditional on an event happening or not happening. So maybe we can say that wagering means always have an uncertain events, and that also maybe happen or may not be happen, and event must be an uncertain one. So suppose if it is in a certain one, that is making as a valid contract, and wagering, we are saying wagering contract means that will be uncertain event, and each the party must stand win or lose under the terms of agreement, that one person losing the game, another person winning the game. So that is also one of the essential for making a wager contract. That is we are saying wagering contract. And no party should have a priority interest in the event. The stake must be only interest which the party have in the agreement. Suppose we have a like this, no, that is also we can say a wagering contract. So making a wagering contract is always void contract. It is not a valid contract, and if you make any bet or gambling, and all those things are comes under the wagering contract. Even that we have some exception for this, and these exceptions of wagering contract are skill competitions, horse race competition, share market transaction, sports competition, contract of insurance. So all this you are seeing example of these things. One person have a benefit, another person have to lose, even though that these are the making the valid contract, and but accept this, and other than that, if you have a bet to some games, and that all the games are wagering agreement, that we can say wagering agreement, and these are the we have some exception, and that is skill competition, horse race competition, share market transaction, sports competition, and contract of insurance. So that is wagering contract. And other than wagering contract, we have one more contract like contingent contract. This contingent contract means so sometimes that contingent contract may be a valid in nature. That is absolute contract is one where the promisor performs the contract without any conditions, and contingent contract on the other hand, one where the promisor performs his obligation only when certain conditions are met. So under the contingent contract, future uncertain events are collateral to the main purpose of the contract. And you should understand that contingent means as a maximum it's related to collateral purpose, and in a contingent contract there may be or may not be reciprocal promises. It is not a must of reciprocal promises, and that may be happen or may not be having the reciprocal promises. And parties have a real interest in the happening or not happening of the events. So making in a contingent contract, and that is the events may be happen or may not be happen. For example, if you have an insurance and you are insuring something, that you may have a contract between you and insurance company, and that is you are insuring for the future, and that will be maybe happen or may not be happen, and that is we are saying contingent contract. It is a valid contract only. And contingent agreement are not a game of chance. The future events is only the collateral. That maximum we are making that contingent contract is for the collateral purpose. And then parties have a real interest in the happening or non-happening of event. Maybe contingent means that is also we are having a contract with certain uncertain, maybe happen or may not be happen. That is contingent agreement are not a game of chance, and always we don't have a chance to do this. So always it is a collateral purpose. For example, we can say life insurance contract. So all insurance contract, or we can say it's a contingent contract. In a life insurance contract, the insurers pay a certain amount if the insured dies under certain condition. The insurer is not called into the action until the event of the death of the insured happens. So this is the contingent contract. Next we discuss about difference between wagering agreement and contingent agreement. So we may have a confused that both are happen uncertain events maybe in a future, and but we have a lot of differences between wagering contract and contingent contract. These differences are so always if it is a wagering contract, it is always void contract, and if it is a contingent contract, it is a valid contract. And wagering contract, future events is sole determining factor. So it is only that determining factor that may be happen or may not be happen, and that is by person only. And the contingent contract is not like that, and it is future event is collateral factors. And wagering agreement, it contains reciprocal promises that will happen mutually to the both the parties, and that one wins and one another one may be lose. That is happen on a reciprocal promises. And seeing in a contingent contract, it does not contains reciprocal promises. Maybe reciprocal promises is there, and it is not compulsory to be as reciprocal. And in a wagering agreement, it must be contingent in nature. So maximum that happen in a future event, that uncertain event. But in a contingent contract, it may be or may not be a wagering in nature. So wagering means that will be happen or may not be happen. And wagering agreement is a game of chance. Maybe one person lose and another person maybe win. so you always have a chances like this. And but a contingent contract is not like that. It is not a game at all. So these are the main differences between the wagering contract and contingent contract. Thank you.